Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is for you. So today I want to discuss about a personal access token concept. I think you might be aware of this, which we can see it in our GitHub. So there are two types of tokens. The one is a classic token, another one is a fine-grained tokens. So I have already showed you guys how to generate the classic token and how to use this token while we are working with any GitHub actions. I will tag that video if you want, you can go through that also. But today, my main motto is to let you know, guys, how to create a fine grained tokens and why we are working on this. So, before going to this, I just want to give one little heads up. So, now what GitHub is doing, GitHub is gradually deprecating these classic tokens, uses of classic tokens, and they were um, only giving a license for the fine grained tokens to the all the organizations. Again, it's based on your organization. They were deprecating, I could say, classic tokens. So now everyone is moving ahead and going with the fine grained tokens only. What is the main purpose of fine grained tokens is if you are aware of classic tokens, this token will be same for all the repositories which are available in your GitHub account. See, if you want, for example, if you want any token to be generated specific to the repository, you might be working for 100 repositories, but you want only 10 of them should have only one particular token, remaining 90 want to have another token. Then you can go with the fine grained tokens. That is means this fine grained token is mainly used to specific to the repository if you want a pat token to be created, but that is not possible using a classic fats. It will be same across all the repositories in your GitHub account. Okay, and one more thing is classic tokens have expiry time. This is an unlimited, but these fine grained tokens currently for the new GitHub accounts, it is only 366 days, max 366 days. Or else you can customize, it can be only valid for 10 days, 15 days, 30 max it should be 366 days. So all organizations now they were moving ahead and proceeding with the fine grained tokens, and even GitHub also deprecating all the classic tokens. Now I want to show you how to create a fine grained tokens. So first thing, you can log into your GitHub account. If you are not having your GitHub, you can sign up. It is a free of cost. You no need to have any subscription for this. So as soon as you log into your GitHub account, here if you see this is your profile. If you go to your profile and if you see here, there will be a settings section and click on these settings and just come down, there will be a developer settings. See here, if you see the developer settings, here is the place where you will be seeing these two fine grained tokens and the tokens, classic tokens. I showed you guys already how to generate this token and how to use this token. Now I want to show you fine grained tokens. If you click on this fine grained, here you will be getting a generate a new token. Click on generate a new token. And here token name, let me give it as a test and description testing hub actions using and here is the resource owner. See, as it is my personal GitHub account, I could see only one resource owner. That is what where I am working and keeping all my repositories. But if you are working in any organization, depends on your group, you might be assigned to one resource owner. A another person may be having a resource assigned to a B resource owner. So here you can see the multiple resource owners. So here is the place where you have to select to which resource owner you are belongs to. Okay. As of now here. And here, as I already told you, in a current GitHub, it is there is no unlimited expiry time. But as mine is a old GitHub account, so it is showing it's a no expiry, but it is not the case in the currently. It's max only 366 days. Okay. As of now, let me give just 7 days. And again, here, as I mentioned, repository access to which repository you want to create this token. Either you can go with all the public repositories which are available in this particular resource owner, or it can be all the repositories in this particular owner, because there are few repositories we can maintain in a private also, that also you can access this. Or else you can select a specific repositories. I want this token to be worked only for the few repositories, not for the all. Then you can go with this, and this is only applicable only for the maximum of 50. If you see here, you can select what, see, you can see the repositories which my account is having. You can select any of the repositories. As of now, let's go with the public repositories. And there are permissions also, so you can select even a permission. For example, you want to provide an access for somebody, they just needs to read that particular repository. They don't have any, I mean, you don't want to give any write operation for them. Then you can go with the only read. So here you can add, if you click on this, they will be showing you what are all the permissions we can have. See here, if you see the read access, write access, and so if you want to give any permissions, you can give it. As of now, I don't want to give any permit. You can click on add, and then you can select all of them. Okay. Then that's it, and then generate a token. See here, and they were telling by when it will be, because as I already selected as a 7 days, it is showing completely saying like, hey, your token is only valid till the August 20th. Okay. Now I'm generating token, I'm accepting that. Okay. Now if you see, you could see the token that has been generated here. This token will be appear now, and later once you refresh this page, you could not able to see this token again. So what I will suggest you, whenever you create that token, immediately please try to keep the token somewhere else. See, if I refresh my page now, will go. See, you can't even check that token. If you click also, you can simply edit that, that's it. You can't see the token which has been generated. So as soon as you generate the token, it's best practice to be taken a backup of that particular token. And once you generate the token, yes, that's it. You have created these fine grained tokens and it's ready for use. As I already told you, these tokens are mainly useful for the any GitHub actions. For example, in our current scenario, I want to do any cloning of my repository into my Anypoint Studio, or if I want to push any changes to the GitHub, if I want to do any actions related to my repository, I'm using this fine grained token from my Anypoint Studio by adding a Git plugin. Okay, so that you no need to have any another tool like source tree or anything. We will be using multiple tools to get the GitHub repositories into our local, right? Here, instead of using your GitHub username password, you can use these particular tokens to get the access of the repositories. I hope you understand this concept. And if you have any queries, please comment out so that I can reply you guys. And thank you for watching my video. Please keep supporting me, and please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is for you. Thank you.